Hello, curious family and friends. Uh, it's Brad, and I would like to give you a much demanded and awaited tour of my new home on wheels. Uh, it's interesting, and I guess I have learned a lot from RV YouTube. I'm going to put this up unlisted, but I will probably record a more RV geeky version of this for people who are considering buying one of these things because I've benefited a lot from those people, although I don't think I'm going to be an influencer anytime soon. Also, I promise I will shave before I go back on duty at the fire department, so no snide comments. So I'll give you a quick little tour, and hopefully it won't be too painful. Let's turn this around and take a look. Okay, so yeah, welcome. So this is a 2021 Jayco North Point 377 RLBH. I'll give you a tour in a moment, but to tow it, because it's got a basically a 20,000 pound GVWR. So to tow it, I got that's new, but to tow it, I got a 1-ton dually because, well, I wanted the stability, and I didn't really want to have to worry about doing a bunch of calculations around figuring out if the towing capacity was correct. And the stability question, I am very glad I got this thing. It's a 2016 GMC Sierra 3500 HD, so I am like the least manly person to drive this thing. It came off a ranch over in Douglas County, I think, something like that. But yeah, it's a Duramax. It's got the Allison transmission. It's all the things. It's 4-wheel drive. It is gigantic. It's a monster truck. I was very lucky that it came with, I think it's on this side. Yeah, it came with a B&W turnover ball system. And so I was able to get a compatible companion fifth wheel hitch. Good reviews online, all the rest. I was able to pick this up from somebody in Greeley. Yeah, it's a little rusty. It needs a sandblasting and a paint. But I got it for basically half off of retail, and it works fine. And yes, if you gearheads are going to comment, it definitely needs a grease and an adjustment and a torque and all of that before I tow with it again. So there you go. But yeah, I'm now I'm the least likely guy to own this totally ridiculous monster truck. So that's the truck. I got it from Shortline in Denver, by the way. Don't know if I really recommend it for reasons that you can ask me about, because they kind of didn't have their act together. But I'm very happy that it's certified pre-owned, not because I think that that's a really good competitive advantage, but because there's shit wrong with it, and it's under warranty for an extra year, which is good. So on to the RV. Like I said, it's a Jayco North Point, sort of the junior of their two quote-unquote luxury fifth wheel levels. I think the other one's a Pinnacle or something. I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm not the RV geek. Go watch YouTube if you want to find out about that. But, also her name is provisionally Helen, I think. Sam came up with that. But then Kate made the point that because it has a kingpin in here that fucks the fifth wheel hitch, that this is a boy and this is a girl. So I don't know. Tell me after you see this whole tour what you think. Also, I will totally give a plug of vendors that I have dealt with here. The skirting, totally want to give a plug to rvskirting.com. Kurt Miller apparently died recently, but his daughter and her husband fit me in into what they said was a cancellation, but regardless, in their schedule. But regardless, I really appreciate them fitting me in. I went up to Wellington where they have an operation, and they skirted. The skirting is super duper important if you don't want to freeze your ass off or pay a ton for propane. Speaking of which, the skirting sort of creates a garage. I am like frozen in here. Kind of creates a garage in here. You can't see a ton, but it's, you know, some nice storage underneath the pin box. And also, I won't geek out on it, I'll wait, but had to get a blankie to hug and care for my propane in cold weather because as we discovered up in Idaho in sub-zero temperatures, your water fill line will freeze and also your propane will freeze. So I'm not going to give you a tour of all the other geeky RV stuff. I'll just take you inside. There is, though, these nice slam latch doors here. There's a bunch of pass-through storage. I'll show you that. Why not? It's pretty sizable. Don't copy my keys because I'm going to get it rekeyed. So I know I always tell people not to show their keys on YouTube, but it's a shitty RV key. I'm sure you could just rake your way in right now. So yeah, pass-through storage in the basement all the way across. It's heat ducted, so the water lines, at least on the inside, should not freeze if the heater works, which depends on your propane working. So, all right, we'll go inside and I'll show you my little home here on wheels. I will mention, while we're just looking at the outside and while we have light, this has 4 slide outs on it. So 1 on this side and then 3 on the other. This thing is absolutely massive. And for the firefighters out there, my whole house has an NFPA rating. So I guess there's that. That makes me a real official firefighter. So yeah, you come on inside. I'll show you the console and stuff that was in front there. I'm bending over to take my shoes off because otherwise I'll track snow all over. Yeah, so you walk inside. I, again, am not a big-time RV geek, but the RL on this, I think, means rear living. So this is the living room and the kitchen and all the things. Also, a lot of times right now, my office. So there's the computer and the dinette. So you walk in, you turn left, and then the dinette's here in the slide out. Pretty cool. The 2021 version of this has the same sort of fake, you know, hardwood, whatever, linoleum on the bottom. We put some, what do you call them? Rugs in here in addition, but it's really great, like tracking in mud and all that kind of stuff, like the carpet. At least I can wash or throw that out or something. Pretty cool little love seat situation. These RVs are definitely like becoming more livable by people who are not big fat oafs. But, you know, these are ridiculous. They have like recline and a massage and all the stuff. But they're also heated, which is the best part. There's another couch, which I don't know if I really need, but it's there. And then, of course, the whole, you know, feature in the back is this giant TV that actually does like move up and down. You can see, so there's a window back behind there. And I actually have finally found use for my Xbox that I bought and played Halo on for like a month. And then I'm not very good at playing video games, so I didn't keep playing it, but it's a great smart TV. So it lives up there, and there's like hookups for the over-the-air antenna and cable and stuff. Also really cool, it's got like a JBL system, which is hooked up to like speakers up there and then speakers here. And then the fireplace is clutch because, well, propane's expensive, and I can run that and then pay for electricity, which is expensive too. But it's nice to help heat this part of the house. A little RV pro tip though, like definitely replace the crappy plastic. What are those things called? Furnace things, and put in normal residential ones that you can open and close, which means I can heat the place a little bit more evenly. The kitchen, yeah, it's big. It's great. There's a pantry, so, not bad storage, but, you got to keep it tight. There's also a bunch of storage up above the sofa and hidden some other places too, but I need to find a much better way to organize all of that because I need to put like shelves in and double the storage space up there. So we're getting there. But it's pretty cool. There's like an island. There's also a separate drinking water system. There's the switch for the pump. So you can just buy 5-gallon water jugs and drink out of those. So that's that, I guess. If you want fancy water, there's an outlet, sort of residential style sink. Yeah, a lot of people like to shit on RV like finishes, but and there's a lot to criticize about the workmanship, which I won't go into. But it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. The range and the oven are not bad, actually. It's all propane, so you can cook on gas, which is awesome. And then apparently that's a convection microwave oven too, but I just learned that. So yeah, the fridge, yeah, it's a big giant 4-door fridge. This is, I won't get super geeky on you, but it's like they call it a 2 or 3-way fridge because you can either have it operate on gas, LP gas, electricity, or it can automatically switch. So I think there's an inverter in here, so it'll run off the 12 volt if you really want it to, but it'll suck the batteries down. So to give you a good idea, so like, there's a room over here. So this is the RL is our rear living, and then the BH is bunkhouse. So this is the bunkhouse. No kiddos for me, so this is not the kids' room, although that's what a lot of people would use it for. And you can actually see here, I've already taken out, there's a bunk that folds down. That's where the bracket and all of that goes. Took it out to save some weight, and because I'm not going to use it, and because when it's up, it blocks the window, and I just don't need it. So I kept all the stuff for it for when I sell this thing. Somebody can put their crumb crunchers in there. This is a jackknife sofa. Kate has already tried it out. I think I have made it so that it actually folds out level now. But yeah, fat American thing. There's a table that goes in here so you can watch well, there was a TV here. But I put in, I moved the mounting bracket. You can see the holes. I moved the mounting bracket down and put in my giant computer monitor. So it's got the built-in desk. So this is sort of a more workable office situation in progress. I'm going to actually hook this up to the 12. This is the back side of the electrical system. There's an extra 12 volt circuit there, and I'm going to boost it up to 19. And this thing has a solar package on it. So I should be able to run the monitor and my computer off of the battery. And if I add battery capacity, that means I should be good to work from here, even if I don't have 110 power, which is a big thing if you're camping somewhere that doesn't have 110 power. So there's a bunch of storage in here. That storage passes through to the entryway, blah, blah, blah. Very interesting there. So looking down the hallway, there I am in the mirror. So you come in the front door and come left this way. All of those hooks and stuff are just command hooks we added in because, yeah, there's no hooks anywhere. And so it's pretty cool. Again, not to geek out too much. You can watch, I don't know, the video I might never make. or somebody else's video about it, but they call this like the J command system. It's really just a kind of poorly made Android app. This is just a tablet, an Android tablet, and it connects over Bluetooth. I think it's not hardwired to like a distributor box down in the basement, and like it controls all the things. There's the furnace control, and you can turn on and off the lights, and it tells you your tank settings and stuff. It's pretty cool, but it's not as great as like it would be if it was an embedded system. There's the solar controller, not really useful with limited battery capacity, but there you go, more storage. And then coming up here, it's tight quarters. This is above the bunkhouse, a loft like sleeping area. Again, no babies, so I took the mattresses out, and this is storage. I think I can probably make this more functional, like somehow. But right now, this is sort of inside storage, and there's like a ladder to get up there. So I don't think anybody's ever sleeping up here, but I'm sure I can sort of make something more. I might maybe actually put like a wall up here so that you don't have to look at your storage. That'd be kind of cool. Okay, so through the hall, there's a window here. It's covered up, just gonna keep it warm. And here's the bathroom. Not a bad situation, actually. So you walk in, and there's a vanity, which I did not clean the sink because I'm a gross boy. Mirror with a medicine cabinet behind it, and a full like stand-up shower. Definitely replaced the shitty shower head that it came with an Oxygenics, which is like the shower everybody on YouTube tells you to buy, and it's true. It's a much better shower. Yeah, porcelain toilet. It's like a marine head toilet, so you put your foot on the thing, and your poop goes bye-bye down into the black tank, and then you get to see it go into the sewer pipe. And then a bunch of storage in here, which I probably have to figure out a way to optimize, because there's just a bunch of storage there. And I guess there are some hooks. These are the only hooks you get. And then there's a pocket door, which is pretty cool and clever, and a fan and all the stuff. So there's two AC units too. They're ducted together, but you can see the quiet, quote unquote. I haven't run the one in the back. There's a heat pump on the one in the front, but heat pumps don't really work under 40 degrees ambient temperature. So I have it turned off at the distributor panel. And here's the bedroom. So you come in. I mean, it's, I can stand up. I mean, there's clearance. I'm a tall guy. Bedroom's actually great. It's funny, this comes standard with a queen size bed, but the way this was optioned out, I didn't pick the options. It came with a king. The mattress is crap. It's some bulk purchased, like hotel mattress, according to the label. So my Casper mattress will arrive tomorrow, which of course it means that the queen Casper that I paid like $1,000 for 2 years ago is for sale. So if you want my old mattress, which I'm sure is really appealing to all of you, you can have it. Try to figure out maybe somewhere to put a picture over there. But yes, another TV, which is actually fine by me because I like to binge YouTube. And so I put my Roku on it. And that's great. I bought a crappy clock and tried to hang it up there, but it was so crappy it fell apart when I tried to hang it. So I got to get a new one. There's a chest of drawers here, and like an integrated charging thingy. Yeah, it's so this is a slide out, obviously. Like, so this slides right up to against there, and then it slides out. So you kind of have like a little bit of low clearance, but it's not bad. And then there's storage underneath the bed, actually. So this is where like extra chairs live, and there's a integrated vac system, which a lot of people shit on online, but I find it actually works pretty good. it's very like 1960s to have like a whole home vac. But you know, whatever. I remember my grandparents had one in their house. I don't know if it worked or not. And then yeah, so last kind of thing to look at here. These doors slide open, and it's funny they call this a walk-in closet. Pardon my sort of lack of organization here, but I haven't figured out what to do in here. But it's pretty cool. Like, I guess you can walk into it. And it actually has like an integrated hamper, which is cool. So yeah, and then even got hookups for a washer dryer. So you can do a stackable washer dryer, or they make like all-in-ones. So that's pretty cool. You just punch a hole, or probably pay somebody to punch a hole in the side for the vent. So I'll probably do that, because otherwise I've got to like go somewhere to do my laundry. So yeah, that's the RV. This is where I live and work now. Right now I'm in Breckenridge, so come up and ski and have a beer with me. And I'll probably be somewhere else at the end of March or beginning of April. So thanks for taking my tour. Are you sad that you asked for it now? Are you sad that you asked for it now? It's 20 minutes long. It's a long tour. But there you go. Maybe I just will publish this as a tour of my 377 RLBH. Thanks for watching.